Hi there and welcome back to Jay's Toy Collection UK for another action figure haul video, and oh my goodness, I've done it again for the second time in 2 weeks. We've got a pile that is bigger than me, but before we get into it, if you could hit that like button, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and of course subscribe to the channel as we're less than 10 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers, and of course tickle that notification bell for when the next action figure video goes up here on YouTube. Now, 2 weeks ago, I brought you the Tower of Todd, as we had 42 McFarlane figures to get through. And, well, how do I put this? It's happened again, but this time it's the Mountain of Mattel, because this time this is my WWE Elite and Ultimate Edition collection backlog that I've somehow going to have to unbox. But I will step to the side and Cheeky Monkey behind the camera will pan down there to the floor. And as you can see, I've nearly gone floor to ceiling. I've even had to have an additional pile because Mattel do not have the most stable of action figure boxes. But what inspired this video is an item that arrived today then. So Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers, have arrived in the Elite 2-pack. First time in the Mattel line for Mosh and Thrasher. I got very excited to have a classic Attitude Era tag team in the collection. So, they are here, but they are just one. Figures will hit the floor, but this is unstable, so I'm going to start a bit of reaching. We're going to go to the top. Oh my goodness, it's wobbling. It is wobbling. It's definitely wobbling. And we'll start with two. So we have Hardcore Kane. Who doesn't have a bit of Hardcore Kane? One of the hardest figures to find in the Mattel line was Kane, but he got a re-release with this ringside exclusive, then the series one of the ringside redo. So Kane is here directly from a ringside collectibles. Next one, it is Terry Bam Bam Gordy, his second figure. I got one for the Executioner and then one for Terry Gordy himself. So he is in the collection. So I'm going to start sort of floor piles in front of me as we go through. Oh my goodness. Right, we can get past the wobble. Mattel need to, if you're watching this, Mattel, Steve-O's, if you're watching, you need to thicken this cardboard up. It's a bit floppy. It is no good for people trying to stack action figures in the comments. If you bought more Mattel figures than me, somebody must have. It can't just be me. So here's Kevin Owens then. So this wave has arrived at Smith's in the UK, the Adam Pearce Build-A-Figure Wave Full Survivor Series. Literally every wave started hitting it once with Smith's. So I was like, what am I supposed to do here? And there's Shawn Michaels in his sort of 2008 DX attire. Again, from the re-releases from Ringside Collectibles. So I'm going to try and make some neat piles in front of Cheeky Monkey. We'll do a couple more grabs. Oh my goodness, he took out the whole unit. I told you, this could go very wrong. Because if this collapses, Cheeky Monkey, if you pan, the entire wrestling collection could be collapsed if this goes wrong. Can't even hold my breath in one take. God only knows. So there's Brock Lesnar. Effectively brought him for the Build-A-Figure piece to complete the Virgil Build-A-Figure. Got to complete that Virgil. There's Bam Bam Bigelow. A figure I've already owned, really. So this is, again, is the best of Monday Night Wars. I know in the US it's been quite hard to get Monday Night Wars. So for once, us UK collectors are coming through because Smiths has some great distribution on the Monday Night Wars. So managed to get my hands on these bad boys indeed. So there is Bam Bam Bigelow. We might go off pile now. We might go off pile for a couple because I've got a sub pile. A sub pile is here. So here's the Ultimate Edition Monday Night Wars Mick Foley. So shout out our friends at Rock and Roll Collectibles who again have come through importing these for the UK because they're very hard to get hold of over here. And then we have the Macho Man Randy Savage, kind of the Lex Express version, as I call him there. Of course, when Lex Luger was body slamming Yokozuna, Randy Savage was in the US attire. Now, I'll go back to the pile. We're going to be here all day, aren't we? Have we even got enough memory on the phone? We will find out. It's the Ultimate Warrior there. So there is the Ultimate Warrior. Again, a harder to find figure, re-released. And who's that, dear?
Triple H.
There you go, she got in one. It's Triple H again in his DX attire from the ringside redos. Right, we're flying through the pile. Are we halfway? Of course not halfway. Right, is it Bushwhacker Luke or is it Butch? It's backwards, so I've no idea. Is that Luke or Butch there?
I don't know. Looks like Doink the Clown to me.
Like, well, there you go. It is Butch. It's Bushwhacker Luke or Butch. God knows. It's Butch. It's definitely Butch. And again, he does look like Doink the Clown. Survivor Series 93, was it? They dressed as Doink? I think so. There's John Cena in his draft attire from, of course, when he got drafted to Monday Night Raw. Again, some older figures I've managed to try and backtrack on because I've been collecting wrestling figures now for... How long have I been collecting wrestling figures for, dear?
Oh gosh, years and years.
How
and
many?
Years and years.
Take a guess.
18 years?
18? Oh, yeah, pretty close. 20 years.
Oh.
20 years in now. There it is. Dan Who's favourite wrestler. Shout out Dan Who. Don't forget to go and check out his live streams on Marvel Legends. You might have seen me on there last week. So there it is. His favourite wrestler, Shawn Michaels himself. Shawn Michaels is here. Again, a figure I already own. Just need it for the Build-A-Figure piece. Who's the Build-A-Figure? It's our mate Virgil again, but this time it is Vincent from the NWO. And here is Shinsuke Nakamura in effectively the attire he wore in the Great Muta's retirement match. It's a Chase variant all the way from ringside. I may have stood on it, but it's here anyway. It's
I was going to
here.
say that box
So,
looked a little bit damaged.
that's here. Let's do the final adjacent ones down here. So what you're going to do is Hulk Hogan.
Oh, look at that guitar. That's cool.
Yeah, it's Hulk Hogan playing a guitar, of course, from his Real American music video.
Can he even play guitar?
He can play bass, I do believe.
Oh,
I believe
okay,
Hulk
fair
Hogan can
enough.
play bass. Let me know in the comments. Can he actually play a full six string? I don't know. He definitely can play bass, so Hogan's here. What I'm going to do with that, no idea. Now this is a pickup from NEC Toy Fair. Again, a set that never came out in the UK. It is the Heenan family, and effectively wanted this one for the Bobby Heenan in the WrestleMania 3 white suit. So £65 all in for this was not bad, considering that Bobby Heenan on eBay is 65 quid by himself. So not a bad bargain from the UK's biggest Toy Fair. Now, if you take a close look at the pile, dear,
Get in there.
we will see how we're doing.
Still quite a few.
There's a few, isn't there? There's still a few. Right. Here we go. Eddie Guerrero. Now, Cheeky Monkey's got a story for this one. How long did that take us to find Eddie Guerrero with a decent paint apps, dear?
Oh, was it his... I can't remember now. Yeah, we looked at every single one.
We did.
Nightmare.
How many were about 7 on the pegs? He's still got a mark on his face. So we could not find a good Eddie Guerrero. But again, it's a figure I've already got. They're getting me again. They're getting me twice. Did they get you twice? Let me know in the comments below. Do these Build-A-Figures now entice you to buy figures you already own to get the Build-A-Figure? Because they do for me. Because the Build-A-Figures are so bloody expensive on their own. So, is that regular or is that Chase, dear? I can't see. It's backwards.
I'm going to say Chase, only because he's got the American trousers on. Is that right?
Spot Cheeky Monkey knows far too much
I was there when you were like, oh no, they're still wrong trousers. So...
about action figures.
I remember the American trousers.
That is the American flag, the Chase of the Sandman. We had to travel to a couple of Smiths to find that one. But you can't have the Chase without the regular. So we managed to get the regular.
Of course.
Why would you not need two?
Of course.
And he's getting a third figure soon in his black hardcore hack outfit from WCW. So we'll be effectively buying this figure 3 times in about 3 months.
There you go.
Is that Triple H?
Yep.
Fantastic. Triple H.
You've already just bought one?
What we want? Who is it?
Different outfit.
Yes, running
Different
theme.
era.
Different era. It's a big boss man. Again, there's a running theme here.
Okay.
I literally have the same figure. I needed the Shawn Michaels Commissioner Build-A-Figure.
Of course you did.
This one has updated face technology. So they know how to get me, don't they? An absolute sucker when it comes to wrestling figures.
Oh,
Can she keep the streak going with Diamond Dallas Page? Person we've actually met in person.
Yep.
We did a bit of yoga with him, didn't we?
we did. It was
So
good, actually.
Is this regular or Chase?
I'm going to say he looks regular to me, but I might be wrong.
Oh, it's Chase this
Is it
time.
Chase?
It's the dark blue pants.
Well, I don't know.
It's Chase, so her streak is over. It didn't last long.
I didn't go shopping for that one, to be fair.
Rich Holland couldn't give a crap. Need the head for Virgil. So there's Rich Holland.
There you go.
Right, Stone Cold Steve Austin. So on the first night, he stunned Mr. McMahon. He got the arrested. You can arrest him there
I
because
just remember that.
so the big boss man comes with handcuffs you can put with this, so you could arrest Austin. So he might be in the display arrested. You will see the full display soon. It has been sort of a fully built now in different units. Cheeky Monkey has teased it a bit in this video, so we will see a full video of the new arena setup.
Now, that looks the same to me, DDP.
That is DDP with the light blue jeans.
It's jeans, a pair of jeans. Why do you have to get 2 different ones?
Well, one's a Chase. Would you not want a Chase? I love a Chase. That's the regular. Who have we got here? Here's Mr. Perv. It's Kurt Hennig in his WCW attire.
He's got a guitar.
He has, because that's the rap his crap gimmick from around the West Texas Rednecks. That's a tongue twister from 1999. Or you could make NWO Kurt Hennig So I kind of need to buy another one. But
Of course, yeah.
it does come with the rubber torso. They do seem to still be disintegrating. Is anybody else in the comments? Any of your rubber torsos still disintegrate, or is it just me? So I didn't buy two. We're nearly there. We're nearly there.
Nearly there.
Right. Who have we got now? Sami Zayn. Survivor Series from a couple of years ago now. So we've got the Bloodline attire of Sami Zayn in the red. And we've got Luke. If we've had Butch, that must be, by process of elimination, that must be Luke. Right, we're getting. Anybody counting? Anybody count in the comments below? Somebody go back through and count, because there's far too many to count here. How many wrestler figures have I got on one box to go along with 42 McFarlanes? This is getting ridiculous. There is L.A. Knight. Yeah. Not a massive LA Knight fan, but it was in the way. There's Kane. He does come.
What's on his hand?
He's on fire!
Oh.
He's been set on fire by his own brother in the Inferno match. So there is Kane in the defining moments. Again, a ringside exclusive. So did import a case over from ringside. Best in the world, of course. There is CM Punk. What a Hell in a Cell match that was with Drew McIntyre recently. So CM Punk in his famous pipe bomb attire, cutting that promo back in 2011. It's here. And of course, Mr. Monday Night himself, Rob Van Dam, to finish off the most recent wave of defining moments. Now here, again, shout out to Rock and Roll Collectibles on this one.
Nearly dropped that one.
There is the King, Harley Race. I've been asked this figure for absolutely years. The original version goes for about £300. Had it pre-ordered on the whole shebang. Still hasn't arrived, so Rock and Roll Collectibles have come through. So shout out them, as I've finally got King, Harley Race in the collection. And let's go through. Let's get a pile now. Let's get a pile. We're nearly there.
Oh dear.
We're nearly there. A pile of Ultimates. The Elites are done. We have upgraded. There we are. There is Bret, the Hitman Hart. Very hard to get hold of, it seems, these days. From Series 1 of the Monday Night Wars in Ultimate Edition. How's Cheeky Monkey getting out of this? Pan at the pile, though. Pan at the pile, because how you're supposed to escape the room, I do not know. And you'll come straight up to a very pink Charlotte Flair.
Oh, that's a nice colour.
Very pink Charlotte Flair there. She was reduced in the sale. Nobody seems to want pink Charlotte Flair. Rowdy Roddy Piper comes in at number 3 then of the final ones we've got to do. WCW Monday Night Wars, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Oh dear.
You're exhausting yourself.
I'm absolutely knackered. it's tiring. It's like a full exercise. The Undertaker.
Because you need another one of them.
Yes. God knows. Undertaker number 40 probably in the collection, but this time in Ultimate Edition. I'm going to finish it off with one more. The final figure then, to end this massive pile of Mattel. It's Latino Heat himself. It's the late great Eddie Guerrero in his WCW attire. Full-on mullet that, of course, Dominic Mysterio is trying to recreate. And ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. The Mountain of Mattel. Now, getting to unbox these figures, well, I'm not quite sure when that will happen. So I'm just going to go sort of sit down in my pile of toys there, just claps. And, well, I've been Jay. This has been Jay's Toy Collection UK. I'm absolutely knackered. Comment, like, and subscribe. Help us get to 2,000 subscribers. And we'll see you on the next video, which will hopefully be covering New York Comic Con at the end of the week.